Welcome to sports, everybody. The B3A's continued celebrations for its 60th anniversary yesterday with the cocktail reception at the new Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. Our Julian Gibson was there.
For God to be the glory for the things He has done.
Being able to survive for 60 years is no small accomplishment. During those 6 decades, the B3A's had 14 presidents. Some of the past presidents in attendance was Harold Munnings. He served from 1958 to 1963. Sir Ali Butler, he served from 1964 to 1968. Winston Gus Cooper, leader of the Valley Boys, he served from 1972 to 1976. Also, Alpheus Hawk Findleson, he served from 1989 to 1997. Also in attendance yesterday, Mr. Desmond Bannister, he served from 1999 to 2006. Kirk Hollingsworth, he served from 2008 to 2009. And your current president of the B3A's Mike Sands. Now for Honorable Dr. Bernard Nottage, who served as president from 1976 to 1989, he stated that they were able to accomplish much in the early days.
We went to IAAF meetings, we used to participate. And that's when we got them to agree eventually to one country, one vote. I'm telling you, that made a big difference in track and field in the entire world. And it gave the Caribbean such a powerful voice. Because before that, Jamaica had 8 votes, and they didn't want, and we had, I think we had 2 votes, but we would have only had 1 vote. And you know, Jamaica, they had 8, they didn't want us to have the same as them. So they fought us tooth and nail.
And as the organization moves ahead, Minister Nottage encouraged those that lead to keep the B3A's alive.
I want to congratulate all those who have served as president, because they have truly done better with each succession. And now we are recognized as, not, I don't guess we could call ourselves a world power, but people expect the Bahamas to produce athletes of world class. And we have done it, and we are continuing to do it.
Also speaking at the 60th anniversary yesterday was Sports Minister, the Honorable Dr. Daniel Johnson. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
All right, thanks a lot, Julian. Well, professional wrestling set to return to our shores on Wednesday night, dubbed Battle in the Bahamas. 6 matches will be on the schedule at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. Doors open at 7. Action starts at 8 o'clock. Howard Brody is the promoter, and he says 2 of the matches are going to especially pique your interest.
We have the NWA National Heavyweight Champion, the Tokyo Monster Kahagas, is going to be defending his title against the former Bahamian champion. He is a legend down here in the Bahamas. He's known as the Haitian sensation, Tyree Pride. Tyree Pride's coming out of retirement for this match. This should be huge. All the fans down here are going to love it. That's to start things off. Then, actually, speaking of the Bahamian championship, we actually have the former NWA National champ, Chance Prophet. They call him the Dark Child. He comes out kind of real mysterious looking, almost looks like a voodoo type of guy. He has like a skeleton paint, face paint on, and he's going to be taking on the 7-foot, 300-pound plus monster known as the Giant Titan.
Now also set for action on Wednesday is Pablo Marquez. He has competed in both the WWE and ECW.
After 20 years, the great Pablo Marquez has finally arrived here in the Bahamas, and I go up against VQ Smooth, GQ Smooth, whatever he wants to call himself, of Bahamian descent. And I am going to teach him a lesson. I know I'm not going to be well liked down here because I'm going to take my frustration on GQ Smooth, but they're going to expect great action all night on Wednesday night.
Oh, this the Bahamas, and Ivan, do you right in? This the Bahamas. Yeah, let's go.
Now that was Reverend Samuel Roll showing Marquez some good gamesmanship. Roll himself will not be in action on Wednesday. However, he too has an upcoming event you want to look out for under the patronage of Commissioner of Police Ellison Greenslade and the Commodore of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, Roger Cabot. The Boys Club of the Bahamas and the Bahamas Union of Teachers Male Club will be joining with the various law enforcement agencies for a Bridging the Gap initiative. First up on the schedule will be a fun run walk, fun day that is set for June 2nd at Goodman's Bay.
We start from Goodman's Bay at 6 a.m. to Clifford Park. We'll be shooting some marble, flying some kite, egg and spoon race, tug of war. It's going to be an exciting event for this year in spite of what is going on in our society today. Our Fathers and Son event will be spectacular.
Most of the times, persons see us as the enforcers. All they see us as enforcing the law. But we want people to know, you know, it's further than that. We are also your friend, and we can have clean fun and fellowship with the men in our community.
Well, the Junior Baseball League of Nassau able to complete most of its championship series on Saturday past. In the T-ball division, the Blue Claws swept the Grasshoppers 2-0. The Diamondbacks won their Coach Pitt series over the Angels 2-0. In the minor league division, the Astros won in 2 straight games over the Rockies. The Junior League series also ending in a sweep. The Dodgers taking care of the Rays 2-0. The girls softball series went down to a do-or-die game 3. The Crushers coming out on top there over the Oilers 2-1. As for the senior and major leagues, both those series currently tied at 1 game apiece. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, the Reds and Rangers will play game 3 in their major league series. Then on Thursday at 5 p.m., the Giants and Nationals, they go head-to-head in game 3 of their senior league series. Well, come Thursday, the 45th edition of the Long Island Regatta will get underway in Salt Pond. Our Julian Gibson recently caught up with Public Relations Officer Sandy Treecko to get her take on how plans are shaping up.
The sailing boats from Exuma dominated the National Family Island Regatta this year. Come Long Island Regatta, they are hoping to do the same. Will it be a clean sweep for the island of Exuma?
We are looking forward to them coming to Long Island, and you know the Long Island boys. You know they're ready. He has actually won the B class and the C class in Long Island at one point.
An added attraction at this year's Long Island Regatta will be the Sands Bear Man in the Boat competition. That too should be exciting.
On Bahamas is going to be down there, Old Faithful and Lokai and Tropical. So we have, about 7 sculling boats. So sign up for the sculling race when you get down in Long Island. So the best sculler is going to be actually winning Long Island.
And if you do not give a heck about sailing, activities on shore will be galore.
Stilly performed last year, and he's going to be back. He's going to be performing Saturday night. And Cupid is coming down to Long Island. And Nita is going to be performing with Cupid on Friday night. But I also want to let you know that we're going to have a lot of activities on shore. I got to thank the principal of North Long Island High, Mrs. Pratt. She has organized a lot of the stuff that's going on up there in Long Island. All the schools, junior, senior, and the primary schools are participating. In fact, we have an essay competition which we started last year, and we have 3 categories, 1 in the primary, 1 in the junior, and 1 in the high school. And those kids actually had a special essay that they had to write. It was a topic pertaining to Long Island. They had to do their research and everything. And so the best ones are going to be chosen at the regatta site, and they get a chance to read their essays at the site in front of everybody. And we also have the plaiting of the maypole. And of course, you know, you can't end it. You can't end without a junk canoe rush out.
Sounds like Salt Pond, Long Island will be jumping. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
And finally, in this segment, the NBA's Western Conference Finals getting underway yesterday in San Antonio, with the Spurs overcoming a 9-point fourth-quarter deficit en route to a 101-98 Game 1 win over the Oklahoma City Thunder. With that victory, the Spurs are now riding a 19-game win streak. An impressive feat, says Bahamian descendant and NBA All-Rookie team member Klay Thompson.
It's unbelievable what those older guys can do, and it shows how smart they are, just how they play with each other. And it's pretty amazing to see how they're still doing it at 35, 36. And yeah, it's a team I want to commend. You know, every time I watch San Antonio, it's nothing individual. It's all just moving the basketball, playing within themselves, and that's almost who we want to model ourselves after and see if we can get to that point one day.
And that will do it for sports.